Okay, if you didn't know, for this week and this week only, there are Bekahs in the Maurice vending machine, meaning that for the first time since this game came out, you can guarantee yourself a way to go ahead and get yourself some modern day Bekahs, non-level 72. Now we had a little 2-day event where you were able to go farm these yourselves. But that was literally for 2 days, and you can only get them from loot tinks and loot jabbers and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm going to show you exactly why you need to go ahead, fork over, $50 million or so, and get your hands on an anointed Bekah. Alright guys, so look. There's a reason everybody is kind of going crazy right now about what's in the Maurice vending machine. Now, if you've watched my videos or in the channel, over the past, I don't know, month or so, I've done a few Maurice vending machine videos, but they've all been trolls. They've all had some sort of asterisk or something near them. Regardless, my point being is that this week they went out of their way and they put in probably one of the most valuable weapons they could inside of the Maurice vending machine. That's the Bekah. So the reason why the Bekah is so if you don't know about why this is such a valued weapon and why this is so good to have this week in the vending machine is very simple. So this gun's been in the game since launch, okay? But the only way to get it is by completing Hammerlock's challenges, bounty hunting challenges, okay? And you can only do that once per character. So basically what that means is that after a level cap, you would have to go make either an entirely new character or hope that you had a character that didn't do the quest already. And then you could go and cross your fingers, tries your luck. Now, for the past 2 years, or for a little bit before we had before we had Earl's crazy vending machine and reroll area, that we were in quite the pickle because that was literally the only way you could get it, and you only had one shot at the anointment you wanted per character. So farming it back then was very, very annoying. Overall, it could just be very annoying to farm one, especially when we had so many level caps as we did. Especially back then in the first year of this game's existence and life cycle. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. So what they did is that, I'd say about 2 months ago now, they had this literally 2-day long event where you were loot tinks and then loot jabbers. Had a very high chance to drop the ear loop, it was a blue assault rifle, and then the big one, which was the Bekah. But now that we have, at least for this 1 week, we have the ability to just go buy one, okay? Keep in mind, it refreshes just about every 30 minutes or so. So if you want to get one with consecutive hits or URAD or next to max radiation or something like that, then you have plenty of time throughout this next week to go about your business and get what you need to get. So the reason why this Bekah is so gosh darn good is because the bullets split when they travel, which basically means this thing has unlisted projectiles. Which means that this thing does a lot more damage than what it actually says it does. Not only that, but it benefits hugely from any extra elements you can get on this thing. Also, because it has unlisted projectiles and it splits, that's going to make it just synergize all that more with something I don't know, an Infernal Wish, which is the shield we are using in this video at the current moment. And then you can put things on I don't know, Two-Fang, and then have it split again, and then you can be shooting up to 13 or 14 some odd pellets like that, and then it's just going to be absolutely insane with how much damage you're doing. You're basically going to be having a shotgun assault rifle in your hand because of all the pellets you're going to be shooting out, and just overall, dude, you can just instantly incinerate some of these mobs. Look at that, dude. With radiation on a Jacob's weapon, especially as powerful as the damn Bekah, you gotta understand, dude, the pellets on this thing are sitting about 50k-ish. Or actually, this max damage Bekah, which is the one we have in our hand right here, is at 54,000 or so damage. So combine that with when it splits, then you put that with an Infernal Wish, and then let's say you get a Two-Fang proc, so you basically are shooting 3 instead of 1. They all split into I think it's 6 or so, so it's 18. So it's 18 times 50,000, or actually 18 times 54,000. You see how that can quickly get absurd. That's basically just roughly give or take 1 million base damage, give or take, in its base best scenario before you get any sort of mayhem scaling, any modifiers, any action skills, kill skills, anything like that. It gets insane. And then you not only that, but then you factor in all your ASCs you have, which in this case we have cryo, corrosive, and radiation. So yeah, we're just absolutely dousing all over the enemies. They can't handle it. All right, and for our last little test for the video, or a little showcase for the video, we're gonna show it up against Wotan. Look, man, this is literally prime opportunity, especially with how the Maurice vending machines work. They already have 52 weeks of set gear ready to go over the next year. So basically, until next year, this exact time next year, that's how long you're gonna have to wait for the Bekah to pop back up in the Maurice vending machine. So, yeah, to say the least, if you don't want to go out, you know, character farming and shit like that and all that nonsense, and just avoid that, now is your time to go about getting yourself a Bekah to just commence all carnage and destruction upon the Borderlands and the enemies, bro. You need it. You need this. You need one. This is the best opportunity. 2 years into the game, this is your best chance to get a Bekah. Please get one, please. Alright guys, that's just gonna wrap up the video. I really just wanted to make this quick, short little showcase for you guys. Should be like, yo, highlight, put some emphasis on it, like, yeah, Bekah, it's up. By the way, the prefix for the max damage is a Deadeye Bekah, 54,687 damage on the card. Here's our Infernal Wish, our Stack Bot, our Jacob's Company Man, and our Mesmer Grenade. And here is the setup that we were using to absolutely destroy. Once again, guys, this is prime opportunity to get your hands on a Bekah if you don't have one. Other than that, though, hope y'all enjoyed the video. My name's Kree. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everybody.